You guys went absolutely crazy over my last video about those under $10 CPUs, and honestly, I don't blame you. They're cheap, they're fun, and somehow they punch way above their price tag. But here's the twist. When something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So today, we're digging into the real story behind these ultra-budget processors. The good, the bad, and the you might want to stay away from that one. And of course, we'll see if these tiny chips can actually survive Minecraft, because that's where every cheap CPU meets its final boss. In this video, I'm going to switch things up a bit. I've added a new CPU that I think has a lot of potential and could actually be super useful for you guys. Now, you might be wondering, why Minecraft? Well, because it's one of the most CPU-hungry games out there, especially the Java edition. Unlike most games with fixed maps, Minecraft constantly generates and loads new chunks, calculates lighting, shadows, and all those tiny details. And guess what? The CPU is the one doing all the heavy lifting. So if a processor can survive Minecraft, it can probably handle just about anything else you throw at it. After my last video, a lot of you had mixed opinions about these CPUs. Some people just aren't into old Xeons anymore, and honestly, I get why. They were never built for gaming in the first place, they lack newer instruction sets, and they can struggle with modern titles. Plus, finding a compatible motherboard can be pretty expensive. But don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the best possible fixes and upgrades for each CPU so you can still get the most out of them. I'm going with two 8GB sticks of RAM, 16GB total running in dual channel, and a GTX 1060, 3GB. Of course, I'm not planning to push this GPU too hard. Our first contender is the Xeon E5-1620V4. Let's check out the specs. It's got 4 cores, 8 threads, running at 3.5 GHz with a max turbo of 3.8 GHz. Now, the biggest complaints people have about this CPU, it's power hungry and runs hot. The kind of heat that'll make your electricity bill regret your choices. You'll definitely need a decent cooler to keep it under control. Another issue is the LGA 2011 socket, which means compatible motherboards don't come cheap. But here's a little trick. You can grab an OEM board from China for around $30 on AliExpress. That's what I'm using today, and we'll see just how well this setup can actually game. You can see our multi-core monster here pulling around 2,196 points in the CPU-Z multi-thread test, a number that even some modern chips would dream of hitting. Single-core performance lands at about 416 points, which honestly isn't bad at all for something this old. Alright, let's skip the talk and jump straight into some real-world testing, starting with Minecraft on the lowest settings on just 2 chunks. There's not much stress on the CPU, and the FPS hits a crazy 600 frames per second. Of course, nobody actually plays like this since you can barely see anything beyond your nose. Bumping it up to 32 chunks